Slanestown Tyson is the dog's name. He was bred by Conor O'Donnell in Slanestown and trained by Conor as well. And he's part owner with a brother of mine, Michael Shine. So both of them are part owners. He's by Fox Hollow Adios, by a dam that Mr. Conor had himself. She also wanted to try to take a near-nigh neighbour. So he bred the litter and we reared the whole litter. And we still have 3 or 4 more to come out yet. So that's as much as I can tell you, like, hard work. I think they won't be too bad, like, you know what I mean? Well, I said, like, we'll have to wait and see, you know, but hopefully, like, they'll turn out well, like. One other one got to a semi-final in Thurles, Slanestown Bear. So the rest have to go out yet, like, you know. So, hopefully.
I bred the dog. He's a new and wonder out of Share the Dream. And it was her first litter. And my daughter and her husband and my granddaughter Lucy Green bought the dog off me when he was a pup. And Dominic Enright bought a half share in the dog off of them. They had the dog for the first season. And he was a kind of a bit of an unlucky dog because everywhere he went, he seemed to me the winner in the first round. So in the second season then, he was still a 2-course stuffer and they were kind of anxious to move him on. So I took the dog in view of running him in the Bailey Cup in Tralee, which is a 32 stake, a big 2-course stuffer stake in Tralee. And I entered him in that, and Berkey Brown obliged me by giving me 72, so I relieved him a few quid in that, and he won that independently. He was a bit better than a 2-course stuffer going into it. He was a kind of a well-handicapped dog, and he went in and he ran the Irish Cup, and he went to the semi-final of one of the stakes in the Irish Cup. He was beaten in the first round, and he went into that consolation stake, and he went to the semi-final of that. And this year then I ran him in Kilflen in the first meet of the year, and Kevin Barry's dog Treetop Tyson beat him in the first course, and I took him from there to Cashel, and he was beaten and just up by the winner in the first course. So this was the next move then. So he arrived here fresh and ready. I won the Cup in Edenderry last Sunday week, and I won the Cup in Mallow last Sunday. I have two for try stakes, just a bitch and a dog. They're very young though, they're Julys.
So he's a Don Rico local stake winner. He's Dorota's Wildcat out of Benzema. Unraced pup, so we'll probably go for a race with him now in a couple of weeks' time somewhere, but we might keep the champion duffer in 7 houses in mind as well. But ran well today, really delighted the way he ran, and looking forward to getting into the track now in a couple of weeks' time as well. Betting the final of the Cup there, unfortunate enough in the Cup, bang over the bar. Second final to be betting this year, so look, that's course and we'll go again. We'll get going again for Johnstown, hopefully, please God.
Cozy Lady just won the Reserve Oaks. She's a watchman by Dewitts Chubby. She was bred by Mr. Ray White up in Lifford in County Donegal. For the plan for the next thing, we'll have to wait and see how she recovers, and we'll take it from there. We'll probably have to go for a full trial stake somewhere. That'll be the plan anyway, so hopefully all going according to plan. Mother's after throwing a few trial stake winners already, so I knew Ray for a while, so he said this one was available, so we invested and eventually got their first one-time winning, so eventually, as the lads says, keep trying. Very impressive yesterday in the second course and again this morning, and even the semi-final there, she looked fairly good, so she seemed to be well ahead on the clock, and she was more favoured for the final, and she done the business thankfully. It's mostly track dogs we have, but we keep on course and dog every year, and she's great with the dogs in fairness, for she feed them or do whatever you want with them, so she does most of the work for me. But big thanks to John Joe Kelly as well, he was training her, so only for him she wouldn't be here probably.
Good bookmakers from around here, lay you a handy bet, great working members, love the field, and she was raring to go to come back again this morning, and delighted to collect it.
Okay, in Portlaoise, the bred her, sent her down to me with the view of I'd like her after a month, sent her back up, and like I said last year we kept on to her because she was a lovely looking pup. Showed potential early last year. We always liked her. got beat in Kilflyn the second round of the trials by none other than Up Timpo, and brought her here and she collected. Went back to Kilflyn this year, but she was 7 weeks in season. She's actually in 12 weeks in season as of yesterday. Took a chance. It was 3 runs in one day that she wouldn't get tired overnight, so we said we'd bring her here and take a chance, and she won. Seems to like the field here.
We will try and get her to Clonmel. Patrickswell, sorry, would suit her more than Clonmel. She ran great there last year. She ran into a good one at Clonmel. We'll go next to Lixnor, I think. Like Paulie said, she's 12-week season. 4 weeks is probably a big enough break. He'd like to win at home, I'm sure of that. So, yeah, that's the plan. We had a few that we think can run, and I mean, they're all running very green, and it's the same for a lot of people. So, look, sure, it's nice to get off the mark today, and yeah, we've got high hopes, and that's what coursing's about, right? So, we'll see.
Look, we're hoping after an old turn or two and in a meeting here and there that they'll improve and smarten a bit. Because, like I said, at the start of the year we had a few that we liked. They're just not showing it yet to us. They're showing it at home, but not on the field. And it's no good showing it at home. So, look, we're hoping that they'll smarten and things will click. Hopefully today is the start of it. That things start clicking, because we were head scratching up to yesterday. So, yeah, just hoping the year will be improving and things will go right. And I'm actually delighted for Gavin that this pitch has actually run very well for him. Bar picking up what we thought we might get a classic last year. The man deserves a classic. We're hoping that he will get one sooner rather than later, because he's a notion of interest in coursing, and he's a lot of time and money regardless. He has money put into coursing. He deserves a big one. And whether it's this year or next year, we're hoping it'll come sooner rather than later for him.
The reason we love it is because it's a great sport. You can only see the people here, the work that goes into every meeting, the excitement, the dreams. It's a fantastic sport. Yeah, and one that will get my support all the time I'm around anyway, for sure, because we love it.
But to the Reserve Oaks trial stake, the winner's quite good. Like, she was short priced from yesterday, did one run yesterday. She was an even money chance going into today. So she was, without a doubt, the best bitch in the bitch stake. So, you know, I'd say they'll try and go forward and win a full trial stake with her now, which is possible. And, like, she's there or thereabouts. The crafty dog who got plenty of turns in the semi-final, probably, had it gone according to plan, he would have been favoured in the final. The other dog, the Slaneystown dog, ended up, you know, there was no final. He's declared the winner. He's a fairish dog. Zuberflute, you know, she's a good lady. She's a Lorena anyway, and she's a good lady, and you know, she's only 12 weeks amiss. So I'd say the best of her is in the future. She'll take beating wherever she goes, because she's a good lady. The short slip in the final of the cup, you had Bang Over the Bar, who ran up in Glynn, meeting Congaini, who's in a vein of, how would I put it, unbeatable at the moment. Like, he's after winning 3 cups in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like, he won the cup in Edenderry, he won the cup in Mallow, and he's after winning the cup here today. So Con is in a great run of form at the moment. His dogs are just flying. Final maybe a little bit unsatisfactory. Short slip and sort of, well, but she was, you know, there's no doubt he was the winner. No, he's probably been a disappointing dog for them going back over the years, like Possible Solution, and I think the name suggests there's a lot of possible things with him, but that's the first he's won, I think, now. So, you know, he's a fair little dog. The most betting I held here was on the working members, and every year it's the same working members here, working members in Johnstown. That was the most money I held in any stake. Robbie was sort of started off 6-4 favourite. Then the bit of money came for the top dog, Handsome Rex. Robbie, he drifted out to 5-2, but he ran a decent dog. He's only, John was telling me there, he's only a May pup, so he's capable of winning the trial stake.